afternoon. Happy Wednesday. This is Wellness Wednesday, or as I like to call it, Sacred Wellness Wednesdays. And this is something that I have been planning where I'm able to come and have conversations with you as well as with guests, talking about all things health, wellness, including holistic healing and spiritual wellness, which is what I am all about. So this is the inaugural episode of the Sacred Wellness Alchemy Show, which is something I have been quietly working on. I wanted to challenge myself to show up more live, sharing what it is that I know, what I do, to be of support to people who are in need of healing, whether that is emotional, spiritual, or physical. So I am a sacred wellness alchemist. And what that means is I integrate holistic healing and spiritual wellness to help my clients who are feeling stuck or anxious, or feeling disconnected, dealing with trauma, discomfort, or heartache. I like to guide people through transformative healing journeys to help them release that energy so that they can overcome and really step into the essence of who they are. In addition to that, I am a licensed massage and bodywork therapist. I am an energy healing practitioner, a spiritual coach, an intuitive tarot reader, and I blend all of these different tools and skills together to create these amazing experiences that I call Sacred Wellness Alchemy. So I am just a transformative guide to help people heal, balance emotions, release trauma, which our bodies store trauma, and really align with your true self so that you can find balance, inner peace, and live what I like to call abundantly ever after. So I wanted to start this series as a way to provide education and information and resources, as well as to connect with others. I really appreciate what social media has done for us in terms of education, connections, and conversations. And those are some things that are really important to me. Within my field, working as a massage therapist, there were a lot of things that I noticed that I saw there was potential to really fill a void, and things like people don't understand how massage, how essential oils or bodywork treatments like cupping or red light therapy, even things like meditation and breath work, and other modalities, like how these things are vital to their well-being. A lot of times when we think of a spa, it's just something for like to pamper yourself for the day. It's your birthday, you're doing something nice for yourself. And initially I wasn't going to call my business the Culture Spa, but I decided to, because I really wanted to redefine what we think of when we hear the word spa. So my spa is a holistic healing and spiritual wellness spa, where I do provide amazing body treatments like exfoliation as well as massage therapy, but I also do energy healing, Reiki, crystal healing, sound healing, and a few other amazing things that I will share with you soon. You know, life is really, really stressful. If you turn on the news or the radio or whatever, just scroll too deeply into social media, there are a million and one things that cause stress and anxiety and disrupt our nervous system. So a lot of us are walking around stressed out, or we're walking around feeling physical discomfort, or tightness or pain in our low back. Our knees hurt, everything hurts because we're using our bodies. We're always looking down on devices or at computers, or we're driving, and muscles are tight and sore. And we don't have to live in that emotional pain or physical discomfort. There are tools and modalities and resources that can really help you to release that so that you can feel better in your body, mind, and soul. So today's Wellness Wednesday feature, and there's a lot more that I wanted to talk about, but I'm trying to condense things for time. But today is all about prenatal massage, and I was working on a post and then I got busy and didn't get to post it. I will, after this, go ahead and share the post, and I'll put it in stories as well. But prenatal massage is absolutely one of my favorites. And it is a favorite because that was how I was introduced to massage. I feel like before then I might have had like massage on my neck as part of physical therapy. But as far as like getting an actual massage, my first experience was through prenatal massage. One of my coworkers was like, hey, you should go get prenatal massage. I did it my entire pregnancy and I didn't have any issues. I felt great. My body was great. So I started going to get prenatal massage, and oh my God, I loved that hour because it was when I would turn off my phone. When I was pregnant, I had a lot of external stressors. And so that was like my quiet time, my me time. And I just remember it being very peaceful, very comforting. And it helped all the tension and tightness that I was feeling in my lower back, around my pelvis, because everything is expanding and growing. So you need that additional support. So today you can schedule Sacred Mother prenatal massages. I have a 90-minute session as well as a 60-minute session. Those are 25% off. You don't have to book them today, but if you purchase today, you will get that savings. So I decided that each Wednesday I'm going to try and feature a particular service and offer a discount. And I just decided to start with prenatal because I think it's really important, especially with all the talk that we have around women's rights and the rates that we have when it comes to fetal and maternity rates. Like, massage therapy is something that benefits women who are pregnant and their babies. And it baffles me as to why it's not something that is encouraged or even recommended or is considered a standard part of prenatal care, because it helps to reduce stress and anxiety. It also helps to improve your circulation. It helps to relieve the aches and pains and helps your body adjust to its growing changes. It helps you get better sleep. It lowers blood pressure. Like, there are so many benefits to prenatal massage that are of need for women as well as the babies that they are carrying. So that's one thing that is really important to me and something that I'm definitely going to continue talking about because it's really, really important. So yeah, it helps you relax, it helps you to release stress, and it helps you to relieve those tight, sore muscles. And there's a number of medical journals that have done tests and research, and it's found that prenatal massage is shown to improve labor outcomes. So I love it. And it's so amazing when there is a mama on my table and there's a little baby in there. It just does something for my soul. So prenatal massage, maybe you're not pregnant, but maybe you know someone that is. You can purchase a gift card for them, or get a session and give it to them because it would benefit them greatly. So that is our featured service for today. It is Sacred Mother Prenatal Massage. And yeah, I enjoy doing those. So I want to see if there's anything else that I want to talk about today. I think in the next episode, I'll talk more about my own journey and my experience as far as holistic healing goes, as far as what drew me to this path. And I will say that a lot of it is just how I was raised, in a sense. My mother is from Costa Rica, so a lot of times we used herbs at home. So it was normal to me to get lemon and honey and ginger and things like that instead of getting a bottle of like cold medicine. So I think because of the culture that I was raised in and around, I was predisposed, or what was the word? Is it predisposed? Is that what I'm trying to say? I was exposed to it at an early age. So for me, it was a way of life. And then throughout my life, I experienced some traumatic incidences and had some mental health challenges with major depression, PTSD, like dealing with complex trauma, just all of these things. And I remember when I went to the doctor and telling them like what's going on, and they're just like, oh, well, here's a prescription for an antidepressant. You'll just have to take this for the rest of your life. And I was like, no, that doesn't sound right. So that kickstarted me into researching alternative methods of healing. And when I was in college, my psychology class, I wrote a paper about complementary and alternative medical treatments, CAMs, for depression. So I already had done a lot of research to know that there were other ways to manage our emotions, to bring things back into balance. And so I didn't accept that a pill was the solution to my problem. And let me first preface this by saying that doesn't mean that I'm anti-medication or anti-prescription. There is a place and a time for those things. And where I was at mentally, I needed it, but I also knew that I was not going to become dependent upon it and allow that to be my crutch, because what I've seen happen is that our body then becomes dependent on it, and then we can't produce the chemicals that we need ourselves, and then you have to have it. And so anyways, the whole thing. So yeah, I started practicing yoga and meditation, crystals and energy healing. And those were the things that helped me find myself again, that helped me to overcome the traumas that I had experienced, and what led me down this path to wanting to be a healer and a coach and a guide for other people who are going through things. Thank you. Yes, listening to intuition, our body, and our inner wisdom. Yes, very important things. But I will definitely go into more detail about that and the work that I did before. I had another brand, the Spiritual Love Healer, and I was doing coaching and energy healing courses. And so basically what I did with the Culture Spa is just merged all of my work into one. So the body work, the energy healing, the coaching, the readings, it's all in one place, which feels really good to me. So I'm excited. I have a lot of training and certifications in a variety of energy healing techniques, and have done a lot of things. I used to have a community healing single mothers. I used to host these sister circle events, and I miss that. Those are things that I would love to bring back. So definitely am working on those things. For myself, my holistic healing and spiritual wellness journey is really focused on improving my physical health. I'm a body worker. I'm constantly using my body for work. And as we age, things start to change. And so I would like to be my most healthy, most fit self. And one of the reasons why this is important is because we deal with a lot of stress on a daily basis. If we are not moving our bodies, if we're not strengthening our bodies, if we're not taking care of our bodies, that opens us up to more injury, to illnesses, so on and so forth. So one reason why it's good to, I don't like the term work out, I like to call it body movement practices, because that feels more supportive and safer for me. But one reason to adopt these body movement practices is because it's good for your emotional and your mental balance. A lot of times when I find that I'm feeling stuck or just in a funk, going for a walk will change everything. If you find that maybe you're stressed out or you're overthinking or you're bumping your head up against a problem and you just can't figure out a solution, try taking a walk. You will be surprised at how many ideas you'll get, how many solutions will come to you. And I shared that in a post. I'll put it in stories so that you can see it, where I talked about like a walking meditation that I do. Very, very beneficial. So, yeah, like I had a very stressful year, and that started causing physical issues within my body, that was like a huge red flag to like get your shit together. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to listen to my body now before it gets to a point where I can't do the work that I love, or I'm dependent upon medications or things like that. So just doing that. So getting back into a consistent yoga practice, deepening my own spiritual practices, gaining additional financial literacy, and continuing to take care of my mind and my emotions. So I would love to know what it is that you are currently focusing on in your life, whether it is your physical health, another area of life. Talk to me. Let me know what are you doing? What you got going on? What are your focus? We are moving into a new year, so these last couple of months is really great for you to start anchoring into the life or the you that you want to be. So if you're like, yeah, like I want to work out more too, start now. That way, if you mess up, it's okay. You just start over again, and then you start the year ahead versus trying to catch up. So future episodes, my intention is to go live each week on Wednesday to talk about holistic healing practices, stress management tips, wellness, emotional healing, emotional freedom, spiritual development, manifestation, mindset, relationships, personal development, empowerment, all of the things. Yes, health is wealth. Health and time and attention, like those are priceless, priceless resources. We need them because once they go, like it's hard to get your health back, but you can. But why not stay ahead of the game so that you don't have to wait until something is dire in order to create change? So we're going to talk about everything. And I'm excited about this because I am a person who has varied interests and wisdom, and I just want to share and help people because we need it. I see so many people who are hurting, whether it's physically or emotionally or spiritually. And I'm like, you don't have to feel that way. So this is me doing my part. I also will have interactive sessions where we can do like Q&A. I would love to have some guest speakers come on, do interviews, demos. I want to share with you a product that I have been using called MedStick. This stuff is amazing. I wound up injuring myself working, and it hurt really, really bad. So I actually was able to get a sample of this, and it helped tremendously. And it's funny because I just realized like my arm finally feels better. It's been about 6 weeks. No, excuse me. Yeah, about 6 months of healing my shoulder. And now I'm back in the game. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to say hello and introduce Wellness Wednesday to you and share a little bit of my journey. I definitely will be back to share more. A lot of what I do and desire to do through the Culture Spa is rooted in community, like wanting to help people feel better. And I don't just mean like, oh, I just relax for a day, but to really see that massage is therapeutic, that, bodywork treatments are therapeutic, and they actually can help improve your wellness and your quality of life. So definitely follow along and connect with me. Check out the link in my bio. You can go to theculturespa.com. I'm putting together possibly a Facebook community for people who want to stay connected even more. But yes, I am really grateful and thankful to have gotten to come here and spend some time with you. Check the caption. I'll put the links and stuff in there, and go back and watch my story because I'm going to share the post about prenatal massage as well as the walking meditation for you in case that interests you. I'm so excited. This was episode number one of the Sacred Wellness Alchemy Show. And I look forward to meeting with you again here next week. Sending you lots of love, wellness, and blessings. Until next time, peace.